if you think that self-love is just having those fancy dates or shopping dates with yourself on some days, it is not. You're wrong. It should be, and it is your very own essence. I mean, I don't need anyone to validate me. I don't want anyone to tell me that I'm beautiful, because what if the next moment they are saying, "Oh my God, you're so ugly, you're so bad." If you depend on others to validate yourself, it's like that, you know? It's like that. You never know. You always have to impress them, or you always have to do something that you always get this reaction and not that reaction. But you never know what they might say. So you cannot rely on others. If you're here and watching this right now, I don't know what situation you are in, what is your mental state right now. If a friendship is hurting you, or a relationship is hurting you, or if you're single and just wondering that, do I love myself enough? Or maybe you're having all those thoughts that, am I enough? Or maybe you yourself are pouring so much into someone else's vessel that you've almost forgotten that who you are. Tell me one thing. How can you pour love from an empty glass? And you already know that. I know you know that. And ये example mat do this, that, but hear me out. If this cup is filled, then only you can give something here. Take your energy back. Say that I love myself. I am taking back my energy from every place, person, situation, past. Just take it back, and there you are. Who were you before this relationship started? Who were you before this friendship? And who were you 5 years back? Ask yourself right now. And if you're not that good as your 13-year-old self was, ask yourself why. Are you relying on other people for your own happiness? That is one thing that you should never risk on. Even if you have a loving partner, you cannot rely on someone for your own happiness. What if they're not there the second moment, and what if they be like, and that hurts you? That this much, that hurts you. So basically, you are accepting that I will get affected by this person, but you're not accepting yourself. If you love that person so much, you can also love yourself. I think that is one thing that people hear, but it is very hard to do. But I would say it's not really hard to do. You have love within yourself. That is the reason that you're able to give. How can I make you Maggie if I don't have Maggie at my home? And if you come to me, obviously I have to get it, or maybe I have it. You have love. That is the reason that you are pouring love. Why I said this? क्योंकि अगर आपको अभी ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं कर सकता मैं सेल्फ लव, मुझ में वो प्यार बचा ही नहीं है, तो दे कैसे रहे हो? ठीक है, किसी इंसान को नहीं दे रहे हो, किसी को तो दे रहे होगे, है तो ही दे पा रहे हो, तो खुद को भी दे दो थोड़ा सा. Love yourself, you know. It is such a simple thing to say, but keeping yourself first, keeping your priorities first, is something that you'll never regret on, you know. You'll never regret keeping yourself happy. You'll never ever regret buying yourself that one lipstick or that one t-shirt that is in your cup. You would be happy. It's just that you're relying on someone else to do that for you when you can do that for yourself. Because you are seeking love. But you are love, honey, you are. है आप में वो प्यार. थोड़ा सा खुद को दे के देखो. How? Now the question arrives that how do you do that? take a journal and write, how do you want to be loved? Just if I ask you this one question, how do you want to be loved? I want to be heard. I want to be understood. I am sensitive. I want someone to take care of me when I cannot. I want someone to understand me when I cannot understand myself. I want someone to be soft when I am hard on myself. Before they do that for you, can you be a little softer towards yourself? You know how to do that? The negative. So I read this one thing today. They say that a human emotion lasts for up to about 90 seconds. उसके बाद में whatever you're thinking or you're feeling, or the hurtful part that you're carrying, it's just that you're replaying the situations or your memories again and again, or maybe जो भी उन्होंने आपको hurtful चीज़ें बोली है, you're repeating it again and again in your head. So that is what is hurting you, because it has happened. किसी ने अगर मेरे मुंह पे पानी का ग्लास फेंका है 10 मिनट पहले, तो फेंक दिया है. अभी I'm here. Right now I'm here. It is just that we don't live in present. We are just so consumed with our own minds. So if you love yourself, or if today is the first step of loving yourself, and if you're finding it a little hard on how to, hear me out. You think about 5 negative thoughts in 1 hour. Think. Never pressurize or force yourself कि आज तो मैं सोचूंगी ही नहीं. No. Maybe you will, you know. We cannot rely on others, but you can rely on yourself. I wasn't expecting to say that actually, but what I meant is just that, we expect others to change when we don't change. उनको बदलना आसान है या खुद को, क्योंकि अगर हम खुद को ही बदल नहीं पा रहे हैं तो किसी और को कैसे बदलेंगे? It's a very simple thing. Like, we expect others to understand us when we don't even understand our own selves. So, 5 bad thoughts in 1 hour, make it 4. After 2 days, make it 3. Can you do that? If you're having self-harming thoughts, or if you're not taking care of yourself, hear me out. The moment anyone disappoints you, go work out, go take a run, or maybe care for yourself, or maybe buy yourself something. Or if you cannot buy yourself something, itna sa paper leke just write to yourself that I love me, you did great today. Make yourself a handwritten note. If you expect to write a handwritten note and give it to other person, and you be like, oh my god, ये तो appreciate करेगा कि मैंने handwritten note दिया है. Can you not appreciate this much? If you write that for your own self, is it that hard? इतना मर रहे हो क्या आप उन्हीं लोगों से प्यार लेने के लिए कि आप खुद को भी नहीं दे पा रहे हो? You know what? Hear me out. If you love yourself, they will love you. If you love them, they will love themselves. It is just who and where you're putting your energy into. The more you pour, the more they get powerful. The more you put into yourself, the more magnetic, the more attractive, and the more better version of yourself comes out. So love yourself. If you wanted to eat that one specific thing today, go and order. And I know that it's not that easy because you're maybe hurt or you're going through something that maybe no one understands and you want them to understand, but they don't. So help yourself in understanding your own self and your own needs. What do you need right now? Okay, we cannot rely on the other person ki if they would love you or they won't. or if they would exactly text you what you want to hear. But we can rely on the food craving you have right now. Maybe have a chocolate, have juice, eat something healthy that you like, and maybe paint, maybe take yourself out for a walk, even if it's just till your gate. But move. Are you obsessed with yourself that you want that person to be obsessed with you? Are you obsessed with yourself? Do you love yourself enough that you are expecting that person to love yourself? Are you taking care of yourself enough that you expect that person to take care of yourself? Are you understanding and catering to your own emotions? If someone makes you feel bad, are you picking yourself up? Are you patting your head कि it's okay? ऐसे ही हैं लोग, बोलते हैं बोलने दो. I am okay. I will be okay. Let me go and have a little bit of maybe cinnamon tea. Whatever you like, you know. Maybe let me just go and make noodles for myself. Let me make myself better. I will help myself. You do all this. You do all this. Not for them, not for that. You do that for you because you are trying for yourself. You want them to try for you. You want them to come and stand on your gate right now and tell you that you first tell yourself that you're my world. I am my world and I love myself. I'm so proud of myself for taking all this, and I'm so proud of the way that I handle everything. First, say that to yourself, and then expect someone to stand on your gate or maybe give you a call and say that. But self love is just that it starts with you, it starts with yourself. You don't self sabotage, you don't create self doubts just because they cannot see that worth of you. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy. Just because they cannot see the person you are, it's okay. Maybe they have not reached that level. Maybe they are different. They have had different life situations. So stop blaming them. Stop blaming yourself. There is no problem. It's just that you need to appreciate yourself a little, and you need to stop creating doubts about yourself because you, honey, you are the most beautiful thing walking. You exist. You should literally wake up and tell yourself that I am luckiest of the lucky. And trust me, that glow would come. You cannot just sit like a panda here and do nothing. Go get hotter. Go go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Do something. Move. Make yourself better. Wear the dress that you feel confident in, or maybe even if it is pajamas that you feel happy in, go and wear that. Go watch the movie that you like, or maybe even if you want to watch cartoons right now, go and watch. And you would be like, हाँ मैंने आज मेरे लिए कुछ किया. You have to build this because every time you take disrespect from someone, every time you're disrespecting yourself. आप अपनी नज़र में धीरे 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 सबकॉन्शियसली गिरते ही जा रहे हो. You're taking disrespect. You're hearing what you know that you don't want to hear. You're hearing someone screaming on you and you're not doing anything. You're shutting yourself in. One thing about brain I'll tell you. तो क्या होता है कि अगर हमें 4 लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं कि you're ugly, you're not good, you're not good. So your brain now has this one tendency of neutralizing too. So the why brain neutralizes, so you feel calm. It tries to soothe, it tries to match your thoughts and the reality together. So you'll also maybe start thinking ki ठीक है, maybe I'm not that good enough, because your brain will try to soothe and balance the situation out. Always know that. And the other thing that I want you to remember is that, you know, you pick up energies. Maybe you meet someone and you feel very sad and you are getting all those intrusive thoughts that is not you. At times we do pick up energy from different people and we start thinking, or maybe you just met your friend and you had one discussion and now you're suddenly questioning and thinking from a different perspective. Trust me, it is not you. Sometimes we pick energies up. It's not you, it's not us, it just happens. And if you think that you want to have a clear aura right now, I would suggest go and have a salt bath and think that water is cleansing you and taking all the negativity down. Do whatever, you know, this is just one example. Do whatever you can do for yourself first. The moment you do for yourself, they would do for you. And if you keep neglecting yourself, they will neglect you, honey. If you just treat yourself like trash, they would too. ध्यान से सुनना, एफर्ट्स डालने में और अच्छा बिहेव करने में बहुत जान जाती है. Obviously, if I have to treat someone अच्छे से, I would have to put efforts. I will have to work. And that is hard, obviously, I would say. You know what is easy? अरे क्या है, जाना ये वो करना. So, getting treated right and treating someone right takes effort. If you're not putting effort in yourself, if you're not treating yourself good, how can you expect someone to treat you well? And if you're okay taking the disrespect, and if you're okay accepting the doubts and the self degrading things that others are putting into you, then you'll be that. If someone is just so fine with this much disrespect कि उसको कुछ भी बोलो वो सुने ही जा रहा है, तो एफर्ट डालने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. खराब ट्रीट करना बहुत आसान है किसी के लिए भी, कि क्या है जाना एंड ठीक है आओ. दैट टेक्स एफर्ट, यू नो, दैट टेक्स अ टोन, दैट रिक्वायर्स एफर्ट. एंड पीपल don't really like putting efforts, let me tell you that straight. So you're just teaching them that they can treat you bad because you yourself are not treating your own self good, and you expect the other person to do that. If you're so okay with being treated just like that, then they will treat you like that. And if you start loving yourself, if you just start telling yourself that you are everything that a person can imagine, or a person can have, then honey, you're almost there. And it starts with you. It is called self-love because it has to start from self, not from this person, not from that person, not from your partner, your best friend, your friend, your teacher. No one. It has to start from you. Because when you're standing in front of 100 people who are not saying good of you, and you be like, I know who I am. Did that sound powerful to you? I know who I am. You don't tell me. And it doesn't affect me what you think of me. It's fine. Maybe that's just you. Okay. And in the other position, if you be like, मैं नहीं हूँ अच्छी, नहीं हूँ मैं अच्छी. अगर 100 लोग बोल रहे तो नहीं होंगी ना. What do you want to become? It's up to you. It's not up to me or any other video that you're about to watch. It's up to you. So you treat yourself well, and then you expect someone else to treat you good. Because people learn from you. You know, people learn from you. If you are taking care of yourself so well, they will too, because that is you. That is your standard. That is the way you care for yourself. And if a thing is cared so well, the other person will obviously feel that, okay, this person has to be taken care of well, because this person takes care of her own self well. So this is self-love. You need to sit down with yourself, even if you cannot do that right now because of the thoughts that you're having or you're carrying the heaviness on your heart. Try to write it down, what you need to do, and go get hotter. Trust me. Fix your body, groom yourself. Just make yourself a better person for yourself. Be aware of the self-talk that you do with yourself. Tell yourself that I am the dragon here. I will burn the ground if I want to. You need to be aware of the self-talk is what I mean. You cannot just be like, Arey, and then expect your energy to talk different. You are what your energy is. So you have to sit and do the work and you have to feel it from here. I know who I am. You don't tell me. Again, you don't tell me. I love myself so much that I cannot tolerate disrespect. I respect myself. So you have to too. And even if they don't, you cannot expect someone to behave like you want them to behave. You know, the only person that you can expect this much from is your own self. If they are doing that, it's great. But even if they won't someday, you have to do that for yourself. You cannot rely your worth on someone else. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Are you fine being treated like this? Exactly like this. आगे क्या होगा? आगे कुछ बदल जाएगा? Are you okay right now? And will you be okay for the rest of your life? Ask yourself. Question number 2. Are you treating yourself the way you want to be treated? Are you even talking to yourself nicely? Or are you even talking to yourself with respect? The respect that you're expecting. And number 3, what is stopping you from loving yourself? Really, what is the most major obstacle that you see? Are you so consumed by the other person, or are you so unaware of how to love yourself that you're struggling to? Ask yourself, what is the problem? First of all, never say that you're the problem. Again, honey, self-talk matters. You're not the problem. Say that first of all. You're someone that is still trying to make yourself better. If you're hearing this, you should be proud of yourself that this is your trial for yourself, you know. This is something that you did for yourself. You did not do that for this person or that person. You are here for yourself. So when you stop the video, go back better than you were. Maybe just tell yourself that, okay, I am trying. I'm so great that I'm trying for myself. Oh my God, I'm such a person that I'm trying for myself. I love me and I will make myself the happiest. Do you see the energy? That's not me, that's you. Just say that with happiness. I will make myself better. कौन है जो मेरे को ऐसे कुछ भी बोल के चला जाएगा? I will make myself better. No revenge. I have me. I can only rely on me. 24/7, 365. I am with me. Every second I am with me. I'm gonna take care of myself so well. 5th क्लास में जब मैं सीढ़ियों से गिर गई थी तब कौन था मेरे पास में? स्कूल में जब एक बार मेरे को टेस्ट नहीं आ रहा था तो कौन था मेरे पास में? जब मेरे को ये चीज़ अच्छी नहीं लग रही थी तो कौन था मेरे पास में? Midnight in hostel when I was alone while I was studying, who was with me? Me! You! Yes! You. तो इतना प्यार तो खुद के लिए बनता है, वैसे तो इतना नहीं, बहुत पूरा ही बनता है, बट start with this much. So I'm just happy, making this video. Love yourself, okay? You have to. There is no other option. You have to do that. And it's the best thing, and you'll never regret working for yourself. And trust the universe. Love is the best thing. When you love yourself, you can love others too. You can love others well. Smile, be happy, talk well to yourself, have water. Maybe, you know what? Add a piece of lemon to your water, or make yourself cinnamon tea. Do something for you so you can be happy. Do something healthy for you. Maybe open your journal and try it to yourself that it is this date, and dear me, I'm trying to love you even more. Do that, and I hope that if you ever rewatch this video again, this time you watch it with a smile and not with a doubt in yourself, because you are so amazing. I mean, I love me. I have to. Because I just love me. There's no other thing. I love me. I appreciate me because I have been with myself all the time. If there is one person that deserves the maximum appreciation and love from you, is